Alright, so I'm back with a little bit more Birth of the Empires. Playing with the Omega Alliance, well, it went okay. I basically got to show off a lot of the elements of the game, but I didn't really like the start of the game, and that's unfortunate, so I didn't think that was enough for a playlist. And I figured, how about I rectify it? And try again. I don't know if you guys like the series yet or not, but we're going to go in again. I've already basically, you know what, I'm going to treat like the Omega Alliance as like you basically have a gist of how the game sort of works. And I'm going to try and be a little bit less like, descriptive, and it's like, this is how I played this time around, so.
The Rotharian Star Network.
I'm going to try to play with the Rotharians this time around. As you guys saw in like the Omega Alliance playthrough, these guys are very like, good about like, sabotage and espionage, so that'll be my my repertoire for doing stuff. I'm also going to do a couple of things differently here. I'm going to actually drop down the density, I think, a little bit, so maybe we'll drop it down to 18 to make it a little bit less dense. And maybe we'll go with an elliptic type of, galaxy. Basically, all this stuff will be in like a, elliptic type of pattern, which is fine. So, let's go with that. And next. So, basically it's the same size galaxy, but we're going to have a lot less planets around this time around, so that'll be fine, I think. Alright, so this is Rotharius. Currently the population is at 15 billion, but all our planets are colonized. We have access to a colony ship, and a scout. So basically the Rotharians are very interesting in that they basically have two colony ships to start off with, and that basically helps them a lot with expanding into other worlds really, really fast, or like just terraforming one sector and going from there. These guys, of course, are a minor up here, so we'll avoid that system there. And let's just have these guys go over here for now.
Affirmative.
Actually, we'll send, I think, one of these guys over here. We'll maybe try and make friends with the Romulans. That'll be my plan. Research-wise, let's just go for some continued drive research right away. Ship design, I don't really care about this other stuff here. It's like, meh, whatever. Alright, on our first I need to make it, do something. Right now, basically, we have access to some primitive organic factories, some basic fabricators, some basic laboratories. Right now, I think the main idea that I want to go for I want to probably get some basic laboratories, I think, so we'll get 5 of these. There we go. I am getting a little bit of titanium, which is good, but main thing is I want to get some basic laboratories right away just so I can get, my system, research going up. Then we can go from there. Now, I'll note by the way of the Rotharians, they basically have some good advantages with their initial homeworld here. They basically have lots of energy stuff from these worlds. They also have some food production going on this planet here. They're main terrestrial one. So their pop grows pretty fast in Rotharius, which is very good for them. I can't remember the entire specifics for what makes this a great faction, but it's essentially a good ship battle type of faction. It's got good espionage and good sabotage abilities, and their ship's cloak, of course, so they basically have that massive advantage in ship combat. They do have a lot of some major weaknesses, though. I can't remember if they have a food or production type of weakness, but they might have one of those.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Okay, here's these guys, the Firmidonis. These guys don't like me very much, though. That's to be expected. Although with the Rotharians, one of their major weaknesses is that they have a very big diplomacy malice with against them. So it's very hard to get other species on side of them. So we're gonna have to basically deal with that. And I didn't really show off that Empire's, like, thing here. So basically, here's the front of Adonis. Basically, that's the, like, their properties, their technological progress, their corruptibility, their description. They have access to, like, fighters and scouts. They got the Firmhouse Assembly and the Amorphous Center. If possible, I want to try and get these guys to be, like, liking to me, but I'm not sure if I can. I might leave these guys alone. We'll see. It might be better to leave these guys alone and just not worry about them. Alright, so over here we basically have Alpha Atari. This is the first, settlement, or, not settlement, but system I basically came across with, like, my scout and my colony ship. You guys can just go for that one first. Now, unfortunately, my colony ship over here doesn't really have much to do. So let's have it go over here for now. We're just going to have this guy go up here. That's not a bad, system for population-wise. The planets themselves are not that great, but I mean, they're not terrible. I mean, they can work. Let's have this guy go here. We'll basically get that terraforming a little bit faster. Couple more systems up here. Awesome. We found another system up here. It's, not that great. It's not terrible, but not that great a system over here. Okay, over here, I think I want to maybe get access to, like, a couple more primitive organic factories. We'll probably go after one of these. Let's get our barracks up. And we'll get that if I can. Now, my food is going down at this point because basically, like, spending lots on basically getting food. So, let's go full research for now. Basically, I want to try and get this research out of the way and, like, go for the other stuff really, really fast. So if I can, I'll do it. And that's going to take one more turn.
We have a new technology. Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, awesome. We got enough for a trade route as well.
Affirmative.
Now, I just want to do a quick look at these other planets here. So, this will take 17 turns to terraform. That will take 5. That will take 7. So, note that basically that for terraforming, this is going to be like,
Select a planet for terraforming.
It'll probably be like, worth it just to do all these at once and then we'll colonize right after. And then we still have to colonize ship for something else. That'll be my plan for that one. Ooh, there is a planet over here to possibly colonize. Let's go over here and take a look at it. The Kripon.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Alright, so we got the Kripons over here. These guys are productive, regularly developed, and high corruptibility, so they're easily bribable at least. These guys I think are like, as you can see, productive, obviously, you get a research bonus. They also have a Hall of Diplomacy, which basically gives a nice Emperor morale for your guys, so pretty good. These guys I might actually be able to get on side with, like, a little bit of terraforming, so I might send you over here to start doing that.
Affirmative.
We're slowly getting this done and out of the way over here.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Ah, there's another one over here. The Tarkoki. So, another one of the 6 tribes of Terrarakia here. So these guys are Good for research, apparently, and they're also good for morale, for at least their system. It looks like they have access to some powerful like ships here, so they're going to have a space force eventually. I have to say, the miners around me are going to be pretty damn powerful, which is, it could be better. But whatever, it's not terrible.
Affirmative.
Let's get you down here.
Affirmative. Terraforming has been completed.
Awesome, we got ourselves that little planet there terraformed.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Do that one next.
Select a planet for terraforming.
We'll basically terraform this guy's planet over here, and then that one over there. 20 turns, won't take too long. Alright, I don't need to have all this food being produced right now, so... let's go nuts and just basically get the Rotharian extractor, like, you know, pumped out here as fast as possible. If I can. This is almost done, so my ship should be able to go a little bit farther soon.
We have a new technology.
Awesome. Speak of the devil and it'll happen. See, now my, like, you know, little guy here can go a bit farther. Let's get him go down here a little bit, I guess, or actually go right here. Make him do a nice little roundabout way over here. He'll be able to go up there, nice. That's nice to see. Go there. I can think about... let's actually get that a little bit slower, because I don't have the, you know, next construction, for example, factories up yet to be upgraded to, so there's that.
Affirmative.
Let's get this guy over here.
We have a new technology.
There we go. Now I can get access to fabricators and titanium mine upgrades. Let's get our food up as well if I can. Oh, there we go. The Rotharian extractor is done. There's a Q-mate there. Let's upgrade our fabricators first, of course. I realize I do have free production there that I could use for stuff, but we'll ignore it for now, just because, like, you know, I'll get my fabricators up and upgrade, and then we'll worry about stuff after that.
We have a new technology.
And that came pretty quick. I guess we'll go for turbines and stuff next.
Affirmative.
It's worth knowing, I may want to get my, like, you know, I get access to these planets if I upgrade my, like, you know, propulsion tech a little bit more, so I might want to do that soon. Just get those, you know, accessible to me.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
Alright, here's another guy. These guys are agrarian, secretive, and scientific, but they're underdeveloped. They got food filtration for more food bonus, and a mustering base for ground defense. Okay. Interesting. Wow, that's a small system.
Affirmative.
I might be able to get them on Sci-Fi if I terraform their planets. They got 4 of them here, right? So that's something I could possibly do. And another, a dud. So,
Affirmative.
dud system, they're a thing.
We have a new technology.
Although this is a far better setup than I have, with the Omega Alliance. We're basically finding lots of good worlds around us, so it's definitely a lot better for that. And one more turn, and that's done. Getting access to organic replicators are probably good to get right now.
Affirmative. We have a new technology.
There we go. There's that, and then we'll get the weapons for access to basically all our, Tier 1 level stuff. Get access to my fighter soon. I'll note by the way that with, the Rotharians, they're actually one of the few, empires in this game that actually really make good use of, fighters to do stuff. So basically there's, their fighter stuff right there. That's, the one I'm researching right now. That's, their, next Tier 1. And that's, their, last Tier 1. These are really fighters here, though. These will actually be, something I might want to build. Basically, they, are anti-dogfight ships. And the idea about these, ships is that you build a bunch of them to basically harass enemies.
Affirmative.
You build, a bunch of them and they harass the bigger ships and destroy them, basically, in a swarm type of idea. Alright, that's done. Let's get the Imperial shipyard actually up. I'm not really sure what I'll do with Rotharians here. I really should be building colony ships actually right now, so let's just buy a bunch of these colony ships at this point. I'm not really going to be using my credits for a whole lot else besides buying stuff, so I'll buy some colony ships basically to get stuff underway. Just send them down here and start getting this guy on side of me, perhaps. We'll see.
We have established contact with an alien colony.
There's the drill. So agrarian, very underdeveloped, normal. These guys, however, seem just a little bit happier with me, so they're neutral. They're far away, but they're neutral.
Affirmative.
I might be able to, possibly bribe those guys and get them on side of me, so that's something to consider. You know what? Actually, I have to get some gravitational turbines in order to do stuff, so let's get those up, and then we'll get the shipyard. And you go there. We'll try and get this system colonized somewhat, I guess, first, if I can.
Terraforming has been completed.
And the last one will take
Select a planet for terraforming.
7 turns.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Just spend a few turns basically getting that colonized somewhat.
We have a new technology.
Alright, there's my fighters and bunker network and laboratory.
Scientists have completed a research project.
Alright, so special research weapons technology. So I can basically get improved laser power, torpedo accuracy, or increased rate of fire for my ships. I'm not really sure what my ship design for my stuff really is like, so we're just going to quickly go to objects here and go to ships. Basically with the Rotharians, they do a lot of powerful types of burst attacks, I guess they say. They're basically about hitting really, really hard at the start, and then they go from there. So there's their dreadnought, their battleship, their fighters. They do have torpedoes, they're basic fighters, so Let's see here. Nice little mix of, like, you know, torpedo and stuff with this stuff. Their ships here. There's a destroyer. Alright, I suppose you could go with either, you know, better torpedoes or better, like, you know, lasers with the Rotharians, but I'm going to assume that probably better have better torpedo accuracy just to hit stuff. They'll be able to penetrate their shields and stuff a bit better as well. Now let's just go with this. Let's make sure I sort of hit them on the first volley, right? So we'll get that going at some point. I actually want to basically focus on getting this up, I guess, next, so we'll do that. You know, if possible, I'm going to try and get these guys to get a trade agreement if I can. So I'm going to offer them trade for 1,000. And we'll go from there. By the way, I now have power in the system, so that'll help.
Terraforming has been completed.
I offer them their thing.
Select a planet for terraforming. External Affairs has a message for
Nice, they agreed to it. We accept your suggestion. May both our people flourish as wealth gained. So, we can now trade those guys. Let's do that right now. I basically have access to 2 trade routes, so there's one. That'll help get me a nice little credit increase, hopefully. So, 0 profits right now, but whatever. We'll get soon enough.
Affirmative.
Okay, these guys are doing their thing. And you guys can go, or one of you guys can go over here. We'll start basically trying to get these guys like terraformed so they like me.
Terraforming has been completed.
There we go. This is done. So, this guy's just going to colonize.
This system will be colonized.
And let's see here. My colony ship only costs 4 now. That's pretty decent. Basically, I want to save a lot of my, like, you know, labor for, like, you know, resource production, I think, for my home system, if I can. So, sure, why not? We'll go with just a few of these right now. Later on, I'll start to get the other stuff, but for now, this is good enough to go here. You made it, so terraform. I want to go with the small plants, I think, with him first, so let's do that.
We claim this system in the name of the
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, so that's done. Our citizens are glad to hear that the Alphatari system is now part of our empire. It's a nice big morale boost for that.
Select a planet for terraforming.
7 and 8 and 9. So, not really matter for these stuff, but whatever. Alright, let's go here for production. We don't really need these going on right now, so we'll get this, and we'll get some titanium. Let's get access to a few more fabricators, I guess. And then we'll go with these and these. Alright, cool. So these guys are now, you know, hopefully going to like me a little bit more. They're still neutral. These guys are cooperative, though, so let's offer them a trade agreement. They're not cooperative yet.
Affirmative.
Alright, well that's basically all I can do for now for their, my ships, I guess.
Affirmative.
29%. $37. It's going to take me a few turns basically to get, like, you know, the research I need to get to some of these other planets, so
Affirmative.
let's just get down here and try and get these guys on side of me, I guess, as well. These guys already terraformed their first planet over here, these guys, so that's their thing.
External Affairs has a message.
Cool, these guys agreed. Our people approve the arrangement. So let's just get these guys to trade as well. So it's a joy to share resources with you. Cheers to productive relationship or partnership, whatever.
Affirmative.
Alright, I'll take a moment to get done. Now, I don't think I'll have the population in a third trade route from Rotharians, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll get one from, like, you know, here eventually. Let's get you to...
Select a planet for terraforming.
Let's go there.
Affirmative.
And there. You know what? At this point, let's just knock off the colony ships, I think. I'm going to focus on other stuff for now. Cancel. And... yeah, let's build one more, I guess, for now. You know, like the upgrade's going for this other stuff here. Really should be upgrading those things, right? So, get them going.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Gotta watch out for, like, you know, the food here, of course.
Terraforming has been completed.
Awesome.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Let's get this done.
Affirmative.
These guys are neutral with me now.
We have a new technology.
Awesome. That'll let me get a little bit farther. These guys got to change. Alright, let's just get you to go... production, I guess. Whoa! Would you like to trade, or just even come into my thing? Let's offer trade for now. That's awesome. These guys got really like me there. It's because I also terraformed their planet, of course, but
Affirmative.
they like me a lot now. That's great. Yeah, once I basically have like the rest of their planets terraformed, I'll basically try offering them other stuff. Cool. Doubled.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Let's get this done.
External Affairs has a message for
Okay, they agreed. Friendship. Just offer one after the other until they refuse something, right? Yeah, I've got so many free labor units over here, but whatever.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for you.
Wow, they're offering alliance. Okay, accept that. And you're offering me cooperation. Okay. So there's two of those things done. Let's see here. You go down here. You're going to go up here.
Affirmative.
Actually, both of you go up here. You go there. You go there.
Affirmative.
I'll have to build another colony ship to basically go over to Sargaz.
External Affairs has a message for
So we're allied, got cooperation. They declined a friendship treaty because, you know, we're all allied to them apparently. Let's send that to them. I wouldn't mind getting allied to these guys right off the bat.
you. Select a planet for terraforming.
Do that.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Get that going.
We have a new technology.
Okay, there's fabricators. Next one's going to get me access to just titanium mines, which should be good, but don't need them just yet.
External Affairs has a message for you.
Look at that! These guys just joined me. That's something really difficult to do with the Rotharians. Get anyone to join you, but... Okay. These guys are in my, empire now.
Select a planet for terraforming.
21 turns for that.
Select a planet for terraforming.
4, 6, 14. Well, we'll work on this one. I want this planet first because it's basically got all this, like, you know, food on it, so... We'll focus on that. Now, I'm going to need to send a colony ship over here to colonize the rest of this stuff, but... These guys are in my system now. Or my empire. That's interesting. I guess they have a very small, like, you know, population here to work with, so that's to be expected. Excuse me. But I'll basically have to boost this up a little bit, and then we'll have to boost this up a little bit, and then we'll have to boost this up a little bit. I'm literally going to be working from scratch on these guys, I guess. There's food filtration down there. That'll be nice to have. And okay. Let's upgrade these. We'll get those. Yeah, we'll get those.
Terraforming has been completed.
You're done. Awesome.
Select a planet for terraforming.
This will be a quick system at least, terraform, which is nice. Be even faster than this one over here. You know, thinking about, I actually want to get these guys to waste
Planet for terraforming.
a turn or something on something else. It's interesting. This is like the only odd system in here. It's going to take longer than, like, you know, the other stuff. Let's keep working on it now, I guess. I'll remember not to waste my terraforming points with that one, so that's the only thing to note. So,
We have a new technology.
there's that done. Level 2 of this. You know, I gotta remember to do my special here as well, right? So, Let's get 50% back going there. There's my new colony ship. We're going to send that right there to colonies right away. And I'll build one more colony ship. And then I'll start working on these fabricators, I think. Will be my plan. These guys had changed the government. They are now friendly. Awesome. These guys are gonna need this. Take that off, please. Put that there.
Terraforming has been completed.
Humai.
Select a planet for terraforming.
That's gonna be done soon.
This system will be colonized.
Yes, indeed. There we go. We colonized those planets, so be a lot easier to do stuff over there. And we don't have the titanium for this, I guess, so we'll hold off on that for now. Let's see here. Alpha Tari is basically a system that, you know, it kind of lacks in, like, you know, this element here and the other element here, but otherwise it's good for a lot of stuff. I may want to make this like a, you know, one of my like espionage type of systems, so maybe we'll hold off on doing anything special with it for now. We'll get a couple of these going, maybe. Actually, you know what? The main thing I could do with this is go over here and use my resource route to do that. There, build these. That'll do it. Alright, so now talking about Aquadon now is I'll be able to basically get a nice big, you know, population boost, so I actually got free labor units down here, which is interesting.
Terraforming has been completed.
Humai, Nat, let's send you up here.
Affirmative.
Okay, this system's ready to be colonized, so let's colonize
The
it.
system will be colonized.
Oh, 67 to do that one. It's gonna take a long time to colonize this one. I was going to build a fabricator, but let's just go build one more colony ship. Just to start make a dent in that over there. Yeah, just to make a dent.
We claim this system.
Okay, that's done. This is a good start, by the way. This is a really good start for this game. And I'm happy for it. They got a little bit less, so... Get that there. This is a nice world, by the way. It's got direct direction for building ships, but I'm wondering if I want to build this for shipbuilding at all. There's better systems around for sure for building ships. Oh, but that's an awesome one. For building ships. They lack iridium. Lack iridium, rather. Doing this wrong. You need 2 more turns.
We have a new technology.
Awesome. I was researching this a little bit, but that's fine. There we go. One of you basically can go
Select a planet for terraforming.
start terraforming that, I guess. Yeah, these guys are both angry, which is annoying. But oh well. They don't have any properties, these guys, at least. They're going to be annoying, but whatever, it's fine.
Terraforming has been completed.
Hey, friendship treaty. I'll accept that.
Message for us.
You're done. Awesome. Okay, this is a good enough world that I can get this, colonized, I think, so...
Select a planet for terraforming.
Once that guy finishes his second planet, I'll basically colonize that system. There's our colony ship. Friendship treaty. Our affairs is done.
Affirmative.
I forgot this ship over here to do stuff, so
Planet for terraforming.
that's unfortunate, but whatever. Like just to start, I guess. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Okay, these guys finally get to work on their thing here. You guys are done your stuff, so build this.
Terraforming has been completed.
There we go. That's good enough to get you to colonize.
This system will be colonized.
We claim this system.
We have a new technology.
Alright, got this stuff. Researching this. So let's go, let's do this then. You know, let's just 100% this right now for now. So Tlifa, how about you work on fabricators and these and these. While I'm at it, let's drop these off, get you there. Okay, you made it there.
Select a planet for terraforming.
There, 32 turns at least will be at least somewhat faster. I'll have to build a space dock up here to start exploring up here as soon as I can. And down here. Nothing really down here just yet, but whatever. You go... Wow, it's growing fast. Let's get this ship over here.
Affirmative.
Humanize is apparently done, so... Can't get the space dock yet, but whatever. Bring those solar panels in this system, which is nice. Let's just get a couple more V's going, I think.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, let's get the other one terraformed and this sector will be done.
Planet for terraforming.
You guys done, you're done. Alright, so. I'm wondering what to get for this one here, I guess. Oh, those are replicators, by the way, so everything. I got my gravitational turbine, so I need this now, apparently. I'm tempted to build one of these, just so I can show off, like, you know, the ability to, like, you know, see ships outside of your, like, you know, planets without having a ship around. Because technically I'll be able to see the ships from this guy. You should have ships by now, this guy, so there's that. Let's get that fabricator going up here. That's going to take 14 turns. Rotharians has done its thing. There's a Tiger Command. This will basically give me a security bonus, which is very nice, and give me intel. This is basically why I like the you know, Rotharians are basically so great at intel. They have, like, you know, a nice little boost for this thing here. I don't want to get that just yet, though. It'll hurt my, like, you know, industry for no particular reason. There's no other, like, guys around me yet just yet, so not just yet for that. Let's just get this stuff first. Give my, like, you know, citizens something to do. Alright, Equinin and Alpha are done again. That's online. I guess I want to basically build up some food production for, you know, right now. So we'll do that. And then down here, let's just get these guys to start building up their, you know, stuff as well, I guess. Actually, you know what? I think for now, we're just going to build a few more of these first, I think, and then we'll start thinking about, like, you know, upgrades and stuff for them. Successfully finished a research product, so that's out of the way. We'll get this one next, and then that will give me access to the next one, as well as access to my next infantry unit type unit, intel centers, which I really want for, like, Alpha Tauri over here. You're done again. I really don't have a reason not to upgrade these right now, I guess, so why not? Upgrade the laboratories. There we go. So basically, like, you know, this guy's got, you know, chips they can basically produce, and I can see him now with the continuous scanner from the, you know, Alpha Tauri. So that's a thing. That's almost done.
Terraforming has been completed.
There we go. We'll take that. Cooperation. And then
This system,
We claim this system.
colonize them. We agree to that. This system's not part of it. Alright, this is going to be a very interesting system because it doesn't have really much in the ways of anything it can basically do. It's got, like, you know, titanium and durium for resources, I guess, but this system can't really do much of anything. Let's just get a couple. Well, this one would be good, I think, good for now, and then one of those. I might just make this system just build, you know, give resources to other planets. That'll be its entire purpose in life. Okay, you guys are doing some stuff. There we go. We can get that now. So we'll buy it. Build that. Wrong one. You can build this. And then you guys. Can't build that yet, unfortunately, so whatever. Let's get a space dock up, I guess, over here.
We have a new technology.
Alright, so there we go, all that stuff.
Our scientists have completed a research project.
Okay, research. So, this basically lets me boost up my research in various fields. Computer propulsion, biology and energy, or construction and weapons. In all honesty, I wonder what's the best one to get here. Basically, to divide it so that, you know, if you like prioritize war, this is like good for war. If you prioritize exploration, this is good for exploration, and this is good for basically like, you know, other stuff. I think we'll go for weapons. You know what, just go nuts with this. Okay, cool, they got a nice population for a trade route. Not that I'm really going to be using it for anything, but it's there. Okay, I can get Intel Center, so we'll focus on that for now. And we're at turn 75. I'm not sure how long I've been playing, but this seems like a good stopping point nonetheless. I like to basically stop at, like, you know, 25 intervals and stuff. And yeah, you can go up here now, so... Well... We'll explore down here with this guy first, and then we'll send this guy up here to start exploring up here. Alright, cool, we can build that right there. But that'll be for next time. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Basically, it's the start of the Rotharians. I think we're going to do a little bit better with them than like the Omega, but just judging on like how good a start is. And hope you guys enjoyed, so take care.